Alright, so once again, hello guys, and welcome back to our amazing course about Excel and all the basics about this app. So until now, you saw how works Excel, you saw how works all Excel formulas and all this kind of stuff. Um, you know the difference between the formula and the function, and well, right now it's time to get to a bit more advanced things. Well, charts are not more advanced things, but we'll talk about more advanced things like, for example, data manipulation and all this kind of stuff. So in this part of the course, where we are going to talk about well, data manipulation and the charts, graph, and all this stuff. Um, we are going. Well, I'm going to start preparing you guys for the final project, the project that we are going to do at the end of the course, which is creating a small Excel app. So the way I personally work, I don't know how everyone else works, is in 3 sheets. So it's 1, 2, 3. So the first sheet, you are going to name it data, because when you are creating an app, well, you need your database, you will need your data with which you are going to work. Second sheet will be all the calculations. Why calculations? Well, simple. For your app to work, you need your data and you need to do something with the data. Because if you just have data, that's not an app, that's just crude data. You need to transform your data to give yourself, well, answers to what you're looking for. For example, you are looking to a certain number of cells. Well, here you're gonna write down all the cells. Here you're going to write down the formulas that you are going to use. And here you will have your answers. So there it will be app. So the app will be here. For the next few classes, we are going to stay in the data because we have some things to learn. We can't jump right now to the app part. We have to learn a bit how works Excel, and then we are going to talk about calculation and app creation. So in this course, we are going to learn how to visually present data, and yeah, so let's start. So very simple, we are going to work with this little database that we created today for the next few classes. So just create it and, well, keep it. So very simple. The first thing we will do, we are going to create our small database. Well, for this course, we are creating it. Maybe for our next course, we're gonna import data. But for you can, when you're gonna work, when you're gonna create your first Excel app, your real first Excel app, you're gonna import data or you're gonna have real data. But for the purpose of this course, we're gonna create our own database. So let's start. First thing, we wanna add names. Numbers. So the number of your employees. So from 1 to 20, because we're gonna have 20 employees. So the purpose of this little thing, this little database that we are going to create, is just let's say it's employees and we want to manage employees that we have. So very simple, we are going to create a number for each of them. So it's gonna be 1, this plus 1. So very simple, first thing, you write down number, you click on the cell, click +1, enter, then simply drag it down until 20. Then you can add the names that you want, it's not important. Then you will have your month. We need 12 months. So once again, you'll do the same thing here. To drag it until 12. When it's all done, simply choose the first cell right here, simply merge it. Amazing. When we have all this, well, you can create the names that you want. But the first thing we are going to do, we need to add the, well, we're gonna write down what's this. That's cells per month. Here we go. We are going to use another Excel function, which is the random function. It's gonna generate random numbers between number X and number Y. You're gonna see how it works. So just write down random between. Here we go. So very simple. You choose this function, rand between. The first thing you want to choose is the number, the first number. So let's say we want to generate a number between 5, then comma, and 50. So it's going to generate a random number between 5 and 50. As you can see, it generated 38. So as you can see, the numbers will always refresh. So we'll be able to work with the new numbers always. Amazing. When it's done, we're gonna give example names. So let's say we're gonna write down just 2 letters, so it'll be easy. Amazing. So right now we have our numbers, our names, and, well, each month. From now on, what we want to do is create a table with all those things that we have right here. So very simple. We'll go there. Simply choose your things. On insert, table. Here we go. So right now we have our number, our name, all our months. So month 1, month 2, month 3, 4, 5, 6 until 12. If you keep your table like this, well, you can keep your months 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can write down here month 1, month 2, month 3, 4, 5, etc. So why you want to present your data like this? Well, it's simple. Let's say I'm looking for a certain person. So instead of, well, trying to find this person right here, I can simply go there, click on this little thing right here, and search for the person. Let's say I'm looking for Mr. GE. Here we go. We have GE. So we can unselect everyone and just keep GE. As you can see, he's the number 13. Here are his sales for all the months. So as you can see, it's very, very simple to use. So same thing if, for example, you want to work with the employees' numbers. Let's say you want to look for all employees that are well, you want to find an employee number 1. So very simple. Simply select number 1. You have Mr. Ni or Mrs. Ni. This employee is number 1. You can work also with the sales. So let's say you want to find out all employees who made, let's say, $30 in 1 month. So you don't have 30, well, let's say 31. We're going to unselect everyone, just keep the number 10. Here we go. So as you can see, Mr. No, well, it's random numbers, so it always changed. But well, Mr. No in our last example, well, made $10. With random numbers, it's a bit complicated because they always regenerate, but you understand the principle. So as I said, very, very simple. When you want to work with data, when you want to visually represent data, you will have to work with tables. It's very important because that's an easy way to find out your data. If you're looking for a particular data somewhere, well, you can directly find it out. When you have a lot of calculations, let's say here you only have 20 names. Well, let's say you have 100 names. It's gonna be really, really complicated for you guys to look for the perfect name. So very simple, you create your table, choose your name, and simply make your search. You wanna look, for example, for all employees who made over who made $1,000, you can do it right here. So as you can see, it's very, very simple to do. So that's it for how to visually represent data. Right now you understand that the way you wanna represent it is really by using tables. And so yeah, it's really, really simple. And you understand right now also why it's important to use tables to represent your data. So that's it for this class, guys, and see you in our next class where we are going to create our first chart with with well, all this data.